guys, you're watching German Gyan. My name is Nidhi Jain, and guys, normally whosoever comes for a counseling session to me in office or online, whatever the people, students or the parents do book. So in that the most important and the most common question I heard is whether we should do bachelor's in Germany or we should do master's in Germany. So in this video we're gonna cover master's in Germany versus bachelor's in Germany, so that you can know everything, every pros, every cons, like everything guys, what can actually happen if you are doing bachelor there, what can happen if you are doing master there, what are the advantage, what are disadvantage, everything. So I hope you're gonna love this video. In case you're watching for the very first time, then my name is Nidhi Jain. I'm a CEO and the founder of German Gyan. German Gyan provides you online and offline classes. We provide teacher training program, exam preparation, brush up classes and whatnot. So why to waste time, enroll with German Gyan and let's get in this video. Let's go.
Bachelor's in Germany or Master's in Germany? Which one is better for Indian students? Before comparing bachelor's and master program, let's quickly understand why Germany has become one of the top destinations for international students. The biggest reason is affordable education. Most public universities charge little to no tuition fees, making Germany much cheaper than countries like the USA, Canada, or Australia. Apart from that, German universities are known for their high academic standards, practical learning approach, and strong industry connections. Students also enjoy an excellent work-life balance, modern infrastructure, and numerous opportunities in work during and after their studies. That's why thousands of Indian students choose Germany every year. Let's first talk about pursuing your bachelor's degree in Germany. One of the biggest advantages is that you become familiar with German culture, education, lifestyle at a very young stage. You will also have more time to improve your German language skills, which is a huge advantage when applying for internships and jobs later. Another benefit is networking. Since you will spend 3 to 4 years studying in Germany, you will build strong professional connections and graduate with a strong German degree, which is highly respected by employers. However, there are challenges too. Most bachelor's programs are taught in German, so students usually need at least a B2 or even C1 level of German proficiency before admission. So, if you're planning for a bachelor's, learning German should be one of your top priorities. Now let's look at the master's option. If you have already completed your bachelor's degree in India, pursuing a master's in Germany can be a very practical choice. By this age, you already have academic knowledge, better maturity, and a clearer understanding of your career goals. Most master's programs in Germany last only 2 years, allowing students to enter the job market much faster. Another major advantage is that there are thousands of English taught master's programs, making it easier for international students who don't yet speak fluent German. Admission requirements. Now let's compare the admission requirements. For a bachelor's degree, Indian students usually need their class 12 qualification, an APS certificate, and in many cases a German language certificate. Depending on your educational background, some students may also have to complete a foundation year known as the Studienkolleg. For a master's degree, you will need a recognized bachelor degree along with your APS certificate. If you are applying for an English taught program, universities usually ask for IELTS or TOEFL scores. Some universities may also require a GRE score, a statement of purpose, and a letters of recommendation. Overall, master's admission involves more documentation, but language requirements are often more flexible. Cost comparison. Many students assume that studying a bachelor's in Germany is much cheaper than pursuing a master's, but that's not completely true. At most public universities, both bachelor's and master's programs are tuition free. Students mainly pay semester contribution, health insurance, accommodation, food, and other living expense. The real financial difference comes from the total duration of your stay. If you complete your bachelor's in Germany, you will naturally spend more years living there, which increase your overall expenses. A master's program, being only 2 years long, usually costs less overall. Language barrier. Language is one of the biggest deciding factors. For bachelor's programs, strong German skills are often mandatory because most courses are taught entirely in German. Without German proficiency, your options become quite limited. For master's program, however, many universities offer courses completely in English that makes admission much easier for international students. However, even if your classes are in English, learning German is still extremely important. It helps you find internship, part-time jobs, full-time employment, and also makes everyday life in Germany much easier. Part-time jobs. Most international students work part-time while studying to support their living expenses. Although both bachelor's and master's students have the same legal right to work, master's students often have an advantage. Why? Because they usually have stronger technical knowledge, previous internships, and sometimes even work experience. This allows them to qualify for better paying student jobs and internships compared to many bachelor students. Of course, your German language skills also play an important role when finding part-time jobs. Job opportunities after graduation. Now let's discuss career opportunities after graduation. Bachelor's graduates often have stronger local networks because they have spent several years studying in Germany. They also tend to have better German language skills and more familiarity with the German work culture. On the other hand, master's graduates usually have higher academic qualification, more specialization, and sometimes previous professional experience. In reality, employers don't just look at your degree. They care much more about your practical skills, internships, German language proficiency, and relevant work experience. So, whichever path you choose, gaining practical experience is essential. Why should choose bachelor's? A bachelor's degree in Germany may be the right choice if you are already confident about your career direction. It's also suitable for students who are willing to invest time in learning German before applying. If your family can financially support a longer stay abroad and you want to build your entire career in Germany from the beginning, then pursuing a bachelor's there can be an excellent investment. Why should choose masters? A master's degree is generally a better option if you have already completed your bachelor's in India. It's ideal for students who want to reduce overall education costs, prefer English taught programs, and wish to enter the German job market as quickly as possible. If you already have clear career goals and some academic or professional experience, a master's in Germany can give you a faster path toward employment.
Guys, how was this video? I hope now you're having a very clear picture whether you should do masters or bachelors in Germany. So yes, we'll catch you in the next one. Till then, keep learning German with German Gyan. Take care.